Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. First things first, let me introduce myself. I'm a design engineer working with SolidWorks for about 6 years. I have about 3 years experience as a design engineer. I've had a few gaps in between where I wasn't using SolidWorks, but then here I am back at it again for the past 2 years. I started off with SolidWorks 2013, moved on to 15, and then 17 for about a couple of years, and then now here I am, upgraded to the SolidWorks 2020 Premium. Yeah, I hope to see a lot of new features, especially after a 3-year upgrade, especially with the simulation part of it. Yep. So let's start off by explaining what the purpose of my channel is. I want to teach beginners about SolidWorks, not only the professionals, but also people who just want to explore the software. I want to help the students and professionals from other backgrounds to learn and understand at least the basics of the software. I know that SolidWorks is used mainly by engineers and designers, especially by the mechanical engineers. But however, having said that, I have seen a lot of interviews wherein the electrical engineers were asked about their experience with SolidWorks, and then they had no answer. So SolidWorks was an important criteria in their selection. So I hope to teach you guys at least the basics to understand what you're doing in SolidWorks. And well, that's going to be about it for my introduction. Without further ado, let's start learning. Okay, so let's begin. What we see on a screen is the basic GUI for the software. When you start SolidWorks, this is what you'll be prompted with, the welcome screen. You can start off by choosing whether you want to create a part or an assembly or a drawing, or if you already have made some solid models, you could also open them, but I don't have any solid models made, so we're going to move ahead with the part, I guess. First of all, let me explain to you what all these tabs are on top. File is just to open a new to create a new file. This will open the same thing, like you want to create a part or an assembly or a drawing. Open is to open your previous files. View, you can view toolbars or whatever. These will be used mainly when you start making the parts. Also the tools, you get a lot of tools in these. I don't think you can see them now, but once we start with a part, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Rest of the tabs are the same. Options, you can customize the options. You can customize the options based on what you like. You can change a lot of things of how the edges are shown, or how the tangents of your assemblies are displayed, or make changes on the font for your sketches or your drawings. We will see this in detail in the further videos, but yeah, that was just an introduction. So let's move on. We first want to create a part. We select part. I'm not sure if you will see this screen at the start. You might be seeing this, but it basically is the same. So you click on part, you say OK, and then it takes you to the solid modeling page where you can draw stuff. Let me explain what you see on the left. This is the tree. These are your 3 planes: the front plane, top plane, and the right plane, where you're gonna use these planes to draw sketches on, and then you can based on the sketch, you could model whatever you want on it. Basic features, based on the sketch, you can extrude a sketch, you can extrude a sketch, or you can revolve a sketch around an axis. We will see that in detail further. All these other features are grayed out. It means that you cannot use them right now, but once you have those features in your sketch, you can use these other features too. So whenever you want to make a sketch, you would always want to create it on a plane, any plane, whether it's on a solid model or a reference plane, like these planes you can see here, or else you can also insert a reference plane, go into reference geometry, and then create a plane on another solid body. So let's go ahead and make a sketch using this front plane. So what I did there was click on the front plane, and then you say create sketch. So now it has selected the front plane, and the tree shows us the sketch that is active. Another way of knowing that you are inside a sketch, and I've seen this a lot with students not knowing whether they are inside a sketch or no. One way to know that you are inside a sketch is to see this top right corner. It's going to show you that you are in active sketch, and then you just click on it, on the tick mark, and then you're out of it. So because I did not create any sketch right now, it did not save that part. So let's move ahead, say create sketch, and now this is my front plane, right? Let's go ahead and draw something on it. Let's draw a rectangle. This based on your selection, you could draw a wide variety of rectangles. This one's a corner rectangle. It means that I'm using my origin to draw a rectangle. And then I could also use a center rectangle. I just select a point, and then I can create a rectangle from the center. It all depends on what you want to make or how you want to represent your drawing at the end. Let's go ahead, make a circle. There you go. You just need a point to make a circle. There you go. And then you select that, and you have a circle. Now then, another good feature about SolidWorks is you could put in your dimensions. Dimensions are very important. So you just say smart dimensions, click on the circle you want to give the dimension on, and then it's going to pop up your screen to input the dimension. Now you can vary your dimension based on whatever you want. Let's say I want a 25 millimeter. You could select what unit you want to use in your drawing. So I say millimeters, and then you hit OK, and then you get your dimension there. Okay, so as we all saw, to give a basic dimension to the sketch, all we need to do is go inside the sketch, say smart dimensions. You can also give it horizontal dimensions, vertical dimension, baseline dimensions. I'm going to explain all these features in my upcoming videos, but I'm just giving you a gist of what you're going to expect in the coming videos. So I just say smart dimension, click on the circle, we get a diameter here which we can define 180 millimeters, and there you go. We have our dimensions. If you want to give it a length dimension, just click on the length and you get it there. Just round it off to 135. There you go. If you want to dimension something from point, just select the point and whatever extremity you want to specify. There you go. It's a good number. Alright, we've learned how to make sketches today and how to dimension them. Stay tuned to my next videos. We're going to look at more of the basics, and then finally, when I feel that we've learned all of the basics, I'm going to move on to the complicated stuff, creating solid models, and finally ending up with assemblies of all the individual parts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys stay safe and have a wonderful day. Thank you.